Coverage coming your way is presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Hello again and welcome. Rich Slaughter alongside my friend Frank Nobilo. We're in sunny Orlando, Florida at the house that Arnold built, Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge. And Frank, where are some of the scoring opportunities today?
Par 5s are certainly gettable at Bay Hill. You have to, really, because the par 3s are very, very difficult. That's really the go-to. The standard of the greens, though, in Florida are always good. Bay Hill, they run normally at a good speed, so you can certainly make a few putts. But, yeah, par 5s are the place to make your score at Bay Hill.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Well, he'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
What's he need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those two front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right. More often than not, you want to pitch the ball on the front of this green. They are the two to be concerned about.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. That's not how you picture it, Frank, when you step on that first tee.
No, you'd like to go back to that first tee right now and start again.
Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron, that's right, a 3-iron, on a short bunker shot from a green side bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sand wedge. Amazing. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Well, that just brings a smile to your face, puts a little pep in the step when you make them from downtown. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. Par for McIlroy. but you're just waiting for that moment when he hits that accelerator and pulls away. Just a couple of feet. Frank, this is where you want to step away from the controller for just a second.
Yeah, good. Mr. Good just met Mr. Bad.
Back to the second hole here at Bay Hill. Frank, long par 3.
And that green slopes so much from right to left, so you can actually use the contours of the green here.
Not a huge miss, Frank, but did lose this just a little to the right.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to catch a piece of the green, though.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Good chance at one. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Could it be? So 2 under early on.
Really. This is an awkward length.
Getting set now over the putt.
Good read, good line, well played. Even par currently.
Drops it, and he's at even par. Now to the par 4 third, picturesque and difficult hole, Frank.
It might be picturesque, but it's certainly not for the faint of heart. This is going to take your best swing.
Water all down the left side. Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
This has to go in the hazard.
He needs to get up or it's in the water. Too bad. After hitting it in the drink, this is the fourth shot.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine. The scorecard is quickly adding up.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. So toweled off, dried off, and ready to go.
Yeah, let's hope this swing he hasn't still got the floaties on.
So this is his fourth shot after the last one found the water.
Yeah, it's not all over, but right now, too, he's staring down the barrel of a very bad hole.
Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
Frank, this is his sixth shot here.
Well, this is the difference between the good players and the great players. Really, just that compounding of a mistake, one after the other.
Good news is, was able to retrieve the golf ball.
Yeah, on dry land, and can he carry it this time, though?
Had been playing reasonably well. It's getting away right here. The eighth shot on the way.
Well, you could say the horse has already bolted. Now, I mean, the best he can get away.
He went for the brief swim there, Frank. He's trying to stay dry now.
He is, just trying to avoid water on the brain as well. This will take a good swing.
So, in the water, now in position, playing his sixth shot.
Just got to act like it didn't happen.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Bit of a struggle early on at 3 over. Hasn't been easy, but he'll take it. That's a par. 3 over for the day. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo back at the fourth. It's the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
The litmus test is that first bunker on the left side. If you can get it past that, you've hit it over 330 yards. What a great shot.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. Good contact, good result. From the clothes to the hair to the swing to the swagger, Fowler, he's just a different kid, and I mean, people love him. Everywhere you go, Frank, at a tour event, you see the kids with the wide-brimmed hats and the orange shirts, orange head to toe. He's become a phenomenon on the golf course.
He has. When I grew up in New Zealand, the Orange Boy was the kid that came out in half-time to actually give out the oranges. Orange Boy has a totally different meaning now, purely because of Ricky Fowler.
Set for his next shot from a good position in the fairway. These winds have held up all day long, definitely playing a part in the shot making we're seeing out there today. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Nice position, short grass, second shot.
This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Slight miss, and he'll have to deal with some of the heavy grass. And setting up here in the rough. Frank, not where he wants to be, but not out of the hole here at the par 5.
No, but Rich, to drop a shot here would really set him backwards.
Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole. From that spot,
Well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So given that, that was a very good shot.
settles in over the putt. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. And this would put a charge into the gallery. Birdie try for Ricky Fowler. Well, that's how you keep a round going, make putts just like that. Never a bad score on the card. That's par. Fifth hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Well, he'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
Frank, the good players certainly aren't panicked when they're in a fairway bunker, are they?
Just make sure your feet stay nice and firm in the sand there. There's a tendency to move your feet around a little bit.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
That is going just a tad to the left, it appears.
Hopefully there's enough green that left side.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom, though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
So close. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Jason Dufner for par. Three over for the day. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Just a couple of feet. Okay, has it and stays at 1 over par. Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round. Did the job right there. Frank, the par 5-6, this is the signature hole here at Bay Hill.
You've got to really pick a line here, Rich. There's a big pine tree down there. On that line, 260 yards gets it to the fairway.
How important, Frank, is the line off of this tee? Because if you hit it well, but you hit it a little too far left, you're probably going to be wet.
You've got to know exactly how far you carry that driver. Otherwise, you've got no idea which line to take. Oh, beautiful swing. And the result is every bit as good.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is. Oh, that had some meat behind it. Arnold Palmer's legacy to golf is in so many different areas. We see it just in the way people react to the game. But really, when we go to Bay Hill, it's the one golf course that you'll see as you've been out there. His clubs are always on the back of a cart. He's ready to go to the range. It's almost in every little blade of grass out there because Arnold plays it whenever he can. The king.
In the water, too bad. So hit the previous shot in the water, took a drop. This now the third shot. He'll need to be strong with this.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Frank, you've just hit one in the water. You don't want to compound the mistake. What's the mindset here?
This one right here, you've got to forget that big blue oasis in front of you.
This is the 6th shot after that previous shot went into the water. Well, he'll have to get up and down from the bunker to save his par. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Headed for the bunker? Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly and keep your head still. Okay, good shot on the dance floor. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know, it might just go in.
Routine stuff here, Frank, from the bunker?
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of him with his third shot coming up.
So, Frank, out of the bunker and back into play.
Yeah, the late Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's always the next one. Well, by getting the ball back in play, he just made that a little easier.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Ooh, that hurts. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
This is a par attempt for Jason Dufner.
A little bit more hope than determination in that putt. Now it's that sneaky distance.
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Rolls in the par putt, stays at +2. So they'll tap in. And he makes it for a bogey here. Wow. Ugly, awful, pathetic. Pick the adjective. It fits on this hole. Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief and you come to the par 3 7th.
It still takes a good tee shot here, though, Rich. Narrow entry, green's 30 yards deep. You still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here. Now, this one's starting down the right. Does not look like it's going to draw back towards the flag.
But it will catch the green. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. This is a good-looking shot. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. It's a good-looking putt right here. I might like it. Wow, I can't believe he found the cup on that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Chases that in for par to stay at 4 over. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Boy, this one has a chance to be really good. Good contact, good result. Frank, you know this game can just take the wind out of your sails. Tough sport.
Everybody would love to drive it down the middle of the fairway, knock it to 10 feet and make the putt. We know it's not always going to happen, but play to your strengths. You might be chipping well. You might knock the odd 30-footer in. You don't have to play perfectly to make a good score.
Frank, how did he do there?
Well, he's inside 30 feet, but 27 feet, it's not exactly what you'd call close.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
The second shot now to the par 4. Good swing, good shot yet again. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Wow, I thought he made that. Looks like he just misread that. and getting ready for the putt. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Just 5 feet left. Good work there. Now to even par. Could use this. A putt for par. Workmanlike hole. He walks away with a par. Solid par for Dufner. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee, but the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. He pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, he'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it.
Lucky devil. That was going in the bunker all the way.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, who you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, it was they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to hit the ball first. So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or two. Aim the club at that and made sure they followed through.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. All right, hanging in. That's a par and 4 over. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Has the putt, and now at -1. Always take that. Good par putt right there. He struggled on the front, but a chance to regroup here on the inward half, Frank.
Well, if you look at around the golf and you made a couple of double bogeys on the first or you made a couple of double bogeys on the end, it would still add up. Now let's hope that the back nine is all gravy.
Headed for the bunker? Well, a bit unfortunate in the bunker, Frank.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what his bunker plays like.
Frank, way offline all day long.
Yeah, this is a head scratcher, really. I've seen him play before. Normally much better than this. This is abnormal, that's for sure. There is fairway out there. There is.
He can't find it, though. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Challenging shot from 180 yards and in the second cut. Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
Not his best shot, and now he'll have to deal with a bunker.
Yeah, they say the hardest shot in golf, the next one.
Anything you do differently with your setup?
Just dig my feet into the sand a little bit more, but make sure you focus on the exact spot on the ball you want to hit.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Great professionals, Frank, they don't fear the greenside bunker shot, do they?
No, because you can be as aggressive or as conservative as you want. You actually have far more options. And you don't have to hit the ball first.
Routine stuff here, Frank, from the bunker?
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of him with his third shot coming up.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Good effort and good par putt. Dufner has it for the par. So with that, the score is now at even par. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not? Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
That was just a beautiful drive. And hit it solid and right in the middle.
beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Jason Dufner getting set for his second shot. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. Frank, the second shot here at number 11, another good-looking shot, not unlike the third hole with water along the left. What's the right way to play this?
Obviously, you'd like to walk off 11 with 3, but 4 here never really hurts the scorecard. This is one hole you sort of play with an orange light feeling. A little right of the flag, that's absolutely fine. Oh, this is right at it.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Makes the putt and goes to 1 under. Just a little tap in here. Did the job right there. That's how you maintain momentum and make those putts for par. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green. Oh, if this is up, it's good.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. No fairway here, this one in that rough. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad. In the thick stuff.
Thick? It's brutal out there.
Good lie in the fairway. Had a good chance to make something happen here. Frank, the beauty of the game, the changing conditions. You've played it all over the world, and you don't play it inside a dome, do you?
Yeah, anybody can play on a fine, still day, but what separates the good from the great is actually days like today. That's when that little extra attention to detail, a better strike, the better swing is certainly going to pay dividends.
Third shot now from the bunker. Well, Frank, you hate to miss the green on a par 5 with your third shot.
Well, they say par 5s are the easiest holes to birdie, but the hardest holes to make 4. Making a 6, though, well, that certainly sets yourself backwards. So tough up and down.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
This one has a good line. Well, that is a phenomenal roll, Frank.
From downtown.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Wow, he needed that, Frank, in the worst way.
Interesting to see what's ahead from now, whether that was just a flash in the pan or the start of something good.
And he makes it for par. Frank, the par 4 13th, relatively short, but not necessarily easy.
Yeah, stringent tee shot. A lot of people are tempted to take a bigger club off the tee. 300 yards runs out of the fairway, but really, what does that give you in? Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Headed for the bunker? Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. Just a bit offline and into the bunker. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. 110 yards to the flag. Playing in the winds can really be demoralizing. You might hit a shot perfectly and airmail it by 20 yards.
Yeah, well, just because the first part of the round hasn't gone your way, you should still have a feel of the conditions by now.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Beginning the long climb back, now to 3 over par. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Three under on the day. Chases that in for par to stay at 4 over. Frank, as we come to the 14th of par 3, what's ahead for the players?
Once again, another tough par 3 coming up. Narrow at the front. It gets a little wider the further you go up this green.
Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break. Really. This is that awkward length.
Boy, he looked like Ben Crenshaw right there. That was smooth and easy, right in the heart. Not a gimme, but well within his range. So, 2 over par for the round. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Now at the 15th, big dogleg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
Excellent looking shot here.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Well, he'll have to get up and down from the bunker to save his par. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, you just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
The second shot. Frank, that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, there was no advantage to try and get any more out of that. Smart shot.
Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Oh, dude, that, what a putt. There's a par putt now for Jason Dufner. Okay, that's par. 3 over for the round. Just 5 feet left. Makes it and moves to 1 over. We've seen guys through the years below the tournament right on this hole.
Yeah, if you get a little too greedy here, you try and make eagle. It's sometimes with a good tee shot, it's an easy 4, but a 3 brings 7 into play.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. That's a good spot right there.
Send it up.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Frank, way offline all day long.
Yeah, this is a head scratcher, really. Seen him play before. Normally much better than this. This is abnormal, that's for sure.
So in the first cut here, it could be worse. Here we go. Wouldn't say that was his best, but not bad either, on the green and with a putt. Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom, though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem. Second shot. This one's going left, Rich.
Not knocking down the flagstick here, but looks as though it will find the green. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants a do-over there.
A Fowler eagle it would be. Can he hold it? Frank, he might like this one. He might like... What a sensational putt that was, Frank.
Unbelievable. Pace, line, everything to perfection.
He has this for eagle. Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful roll. Just a tap in to finish the hole. So with that, they're trying to fight back, now at 2 over. Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like watching the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. It's a little bit downhill. That's about the only advantage you get.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Headed for the bunker? Just a bit offline and into the bunker. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Tough game, Frank. You can hit 300-yard drives and miss 3-foot putts.
Yeah, there's the ecstasy, and that's the agony.
Frank, he'll have to take a full swing at this putt for birdie.
This is long, but every now and again, one of these finds the bottom of the cup and makes that magic sound.
Frank, that's just a really good putt right there.
Yeah, that's why you call lag putting. You get outside a certain distance, and really your mind has to be about two putting and not trying to be a hero.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. That's just a poor putt right there. No other way to say it. And a drop shot, a bogey at 17. Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. So with that, the score is now at even par. So just a formality here. Did the job right there. You know, Tiger was born on the same day as LeBron James, December 30th. And he's had his share of slam dunks, especially on the 18th hole here at Bay Hill.
Yeah, he's just a perfect fit for the golf course. You'd think every now and again he fears left, but he doesn't fear left at Bay Hill. We've seen his best golf over the years, over the last 15 or so years. To win there 8 times, nobody's come close to that. Ernie Els, one of the great players in the world, has won it twice.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. That's been the story of the day, hacking it out of the rough.
Going to have grass stains on the shoes come the end.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle. Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
This has to go in the hazard.
He needs to get up or it's... So, drop the shot after ending up in the water on that recent miscue. After hitting it in the drink, this is the 4th shot.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine. This scorecard is quickly adding up.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just in the first cut of rough, not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Ooh, so close. So a tough way to close the round, missing a short putt and a bogey here at 18. These putts keep the round together. There you go, 68 for the day. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. In the hole, and that'll bring the score to 1 under. Has this now for bogey. Three over for the day. Frank, that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Always enjoy it.
Yeah, it's always a great test. Win, lose, or draw, you've played the King's Golf Course.
Couldn't have said it better myself. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner.